Let's talk about these values and what's happened in the debate, because I think you mentioned that before. Uh, Trump calls everybody in names. He insults all the other candidates. He he has brought this debate and running for president into the gutter. You can if you can't have candidates calling each other liar and nasty and ugly and lazy. What does that have to do with any of the issues? So that's an important value, right? That we want civility in our country. We want politeness. We're a country, we believe in politeness and civility. We don't believe in coarseness and rudeness and pushiness.
Yeah, I think it's just a ploy to try to get people riled up. I think he say these kind of things. He knows, and I know he knows that he's not going to go very far. He's gonna go as far as he can, and the people in the Republican Party don't like him already. He goes back and forth. I have not heard yet. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Haven't heard yet the real issues. What platform is he running on? What is he actually planning on doing? Okay, we haven't got down to the nuts and bolts of it yet. It just is all rhetoric stuff. This is all trying to stir the pot a little bit, and trying to get people to sway on his side and all. That doesn't sway too well with the rest of the country, believe it or not. I mean, no matter how many states he wins, that doesn't sway too many. But majority of this country does not sway too well with them. Not in this country. That doesn't work. That's not good politics, by the way.
So you were surprised that he won here in South Carolina, and so was I, because I thought he was going to take a hit for this rude, uncivil behavior and bringing the debate into the gutter. I mean, that's like, adolescents arguing and calling each other names and things. That has nothing to do with the issues. And somehow he still won. How do you explain it?
That I can't explain because I don't know what's going through the people's mind at the very moment. But they may be just tagging along. I don't know. I don't know what the answer. I don't know what the answer. But it was a surprise that he won here. I was expecting another candidate to win here in the state of South Carolina. But right now, I don't know what's going through people's mind right now, but I'm quite sure they'll catch up and they'll understand. Say, well, hey, this is not really happening. This guy is not really where he's said he's going to be, and it's just a lot of mudslinging right now. And I don't like mudslinging in the politics. Just tell me the issues. Tell me what your platform. Tell me what you're going to do. Tell me what you've already done. Tell me where you're going with this. And I don't like a lot of mudslinging and back and forth. That's not real good. To me personally, it's not real good politics.
I share your sympathies and your opinion and your values. And it's surprising to me that he's gone so far just insulting everyone. I don't know, every single person, even the Pope he insulted. Anyway, let's talk about one of those policies that he's pushing, which is he thinks that the other countries are stealing our jobs and taking our jobs and selling stuff here to America cheap. So we're buying a lot of goods from China and here and there.
Yeah.
We get them cheap, which is, for me, that's a nice thing to get it cheap. I don't like to get it expensive. But he has a plan to put tariffs on their goods, raise the price of their goods. And apparently he doesn't realize that if you do that, the other country's going to do the same thing with the things you sell to them. So that's called a trade war. And that's going to eliminate trade, which is going to mean that everything's going to be more expensive here in America. What do you think about that policy?
That's a tough policy to try to enforce because a lot of our companies are going. Hey, maybe we should go this way. Maybe we should stop our companies here from going overseas. There's companies that are going
Why do
overseas.
they go overseas?
They go overseas for the cheap labor, for one thing. Okay?
And they pay less
They-
taxes.
There's taxes when they do that.
So,
So
that's why they go. So what we need to do is
now
what?
So now we're going to
Lower the taxes so they don't have.
to pay.
So they
It
don't.
kinda
So they
like
don't
makes
leave.
sense that way.
Right.
You know, it kind of makes sense that way that you do what is best. You know, and by raising the taxes or raising the target, that's not going to solve anything here. That's not going to solve. It will make situations worse. It makes situations worse. So I don't think it will be a good thing.
Okay, Sidney, it was very nice interviewing you and sharing your values.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Apparently, neither of us have New York values.
Obviously we don't. Obviously we don't. You know,
Take
obviously
care.
we don't.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.